There's a particular kind of silence that settles, not just in a room, but inside your life. It's the quiet that comes after you've said, "I'm fine," so many times you've stopped questioning if it's true. I know this silence. I built it myself. It started innocently. I told myself I was being kind, that I was sparing people the weight of my worries, the mess of my disappointments. I didn't want to burden anyone with the shadows that showed up when the lights went out. So, I learned to edit, to filter, to smooth out the rough edges before anyone saw them. I got really good at it. I perfected the art of deflection. The breezy laugh when someone asked how I was really doing. The self-deprecating joke that hid something deeper. I built this image of someone who had it all together, capable, happy, strong. And people loved it. "You're so strong," they'd say. I don't know how you do it." Each compliment felt like proof. Proof that I was doing the right thing. That the mask was working. But here's what no one tells you about wearing a mask for too long. Eventually, it starts to fuse. It becomes a second skin. The laughter I used to feel, it started sounding hollow. The smile I practiced in the mirror, it felt stretched, unnatural. I started to forget what my actual face looked like underneath. What my real thoughts sounded like when I wasn't performing them for an audience. The space between who I was and who I pretended to be grew so wide, I couldn't see across it anymore. I kept hoping someone would see through it. That someone would look past the performance and say, "I know you're not fine. Tell me everything." But I'd gotten too good at building walls. I'd fortified them so well that no one dared knock. And that's the cruel irony of it all. I was isolated by my own strength. Alone because I'd convinced everyone I didn't need them. I became a lighthouse, bright, visible from miles away, but completely unreachable. The quiet moments became unbearable. My perfectly ordered life felt heavy, echoing. It was filled with ghosts, all the conversations I never had, all the vulnerabilities I never shared, all the moments of real connection I traded for the safety of appearing strong. I started asking myself, is this what strength gets you? This silence? This distance? Or is this just the cost of never letting anyone see you break? The realization didn't come all at once. It wasn't dramatic. It was just a whisper. Quiet, persistent. An exhaustion that wouldn't leave. A heaviness that settled in my chest and wouldn't lift. One day, I caught my reflection. And for just a second, I didn't recognize the person looking back. That's when the thought appeared. Small at first. but impossible to ignore. I can't do this anymore. And here's what I learned. Admitting that, saying, I can't keep pretending, that's not weakness. It's the most terrifying kind of strength there is. It's acknowledging the cost. Recognizing that while the world praised my composure, my soul was starving for something real. The greatest act of love I could give myself and the people I actually wanted to connect with was to take off the armor. Even if it left me exposed, even if it left me raw. The path forward wasn't sudden. It was tentative. It started with small truths. I'm having a tough day instead of I'm fine. Letting a friend see me struggle instead of hiding it behind a joke. It was terrifying. Every single time. But I started to understand something. Real connection isn't built on perfect surfaces. It's built on shared cracks, on the honest, messy beauty of being human. I don't know what happens next. I don't know if people will understand. Some of them are so used to the version of me I created, they might not recognize this one. But something fundamental shifted inside me. The silence isn't suffocating anymore. It's expectant, waiting. I'm not offering my real self as a demand for rescue. I'm offering it as an invitation for real communion, for actual connection. The echoes of "I'm fine" are fading. And in their place, there's something new. The quiet, steady beat of an honest heart.